All right. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, man. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know who it is. But just in case you don't, it's Monday morning, babies. Let's go, man. Turn that bed loose. Get up out that thing. Get off your back. Get on your feet. Let the ground know that you is ready to go. Ready to attack it. It is 6:37 here in El Paso, Texas, the Sun City. 7:37 on the Central Standard Time out there in Tyler, Texas, out there with my mama and them at. And then it's 8:37 on the East Coast. And in California, I do believe it's 4:38. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Get out that bed, turn that thing loose. Y'all know how we do, man, when we come on these things and y'all join me on Monday mornings. Please, when you come on, drop your city, drop your state. Let me know just how far that this message is reaching out today. And of course, man, if I say something that moves you or you think somebody else could benefit from hearing, please, by all means, take this message and share it, man. All right. So, yeah, man, y'all know the deal, man. Monday morning, fresh off the workout, feeling good. Had a nice, quiet weekend. It was productive. I was able to get some of my chores done that the wife had for me. So, feeling good, man. Feeling good. Getting closer and closer to summer vacation, being able to, get out and go see some people and do some good things. But I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this message, man, because I this one right here been sitting with me for a couple of days. And like I always tell y'all, man, when I come on, I try to, take something that I've encountered or something that I've learned from or something that, I see that people do, but it's like they don't have any uh I guess I could use remorse or any thought process behind what they do. All right. So I'm titling this one this morning: Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. Watch your mouth. Okay. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. So what I'm seeing, man, is that a lot of people, especially in this social media age, a lot of people get behind, these devices, whether it's your laptop, your computer, your iPad, your smartphone, whatever it is, and you just start talking reckless with your mouth. You just say stuff looking for attention, looking for somebody to join see your side of you, which is fine, and we all do that. We all tend to gravitate to people who share our same ideologies and views and values, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be around people that make you feel comfortable or people that you have something in common with. But what we got to be careful of, ladies and gentlemen, is just saying whatever we think we want to say, because everybody's not as cheek turning as some people are. Now, before somebody come on here and be like, "Oh, wait a minute, man, what you trying to advocate for violence?" No, I'm not advocating for violence by any means. Okay, that's not what I do. But what I am an advocate of is respect and decency. Because like I say, man, a lot of y'all, you sit behind these devices, and you get to talking out your mouth and you don't understand that there are consequences to your actions. Just because you can say it don't mean you should say it. All right. Now, most of y'all know, if you've been following me any length of time, I am a proud father of 5 children. And I also work at a high school, where I try to teach, young people the value of, just that's like not life skills, teach them how to communicate and stuff like that. And I always tell my children, the ones I help create, the ones that I married into, and the ones that I deal with on a daily basis, is you got to be very careful about what you say, because sometimes your mouth will uh take you out of things that you are due to get. But I don't care what nobody tells you. I don't care what anybody tries to make you believe. Your mouth can remove you from a situation quicker than anything you can do. That's why when I'm talking to my kids, like I said, the ones my children, and then the ones I deal with at school, I always tell them, be very careful about the things that you allow to come out of your mouth, and be very careful about the things that you post on social media, because people look at that, and either you can welcome certain things or you can remove certain things. You got to understand and you got to realize that you are the person who is writing your story with your actions and your words. And sometimes you, like I said, you'll kill a story or you'll create drama and catastrophe with your mouth faster than you can with your actions. I just wish I knew, man, because like I remember when I was a young man, growing up, I had people that would always tell me that, be careful what you say, conduct yourself accordingly, and it seems like everybody always wants accountability and stuff like that. But it's just funny to me how certain people that, I have grown to respect in my life, and they would always tell me, if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all. But then I see some of the stuff that they're putting on their social media pages. I hear some of the stuff that they allow to come out of their mouth, and it's just very hypocritical. You can't tell me to be nice and try to respect people's feelings, but then you out here, every other thing on your page is foolishness, and you're bad mouthing people. You know what I mean? Like it just don't make sense to me. So what I'm trying to get you to understand this morning with my message, man, is just this. I don't have to agree with you on every topic. I don't have to engage you on it either. See, some of y'all don't understand why or how drama and mess keep finding its way to you. You might want to just sit back and listen to what you're saying and let it process. I think some of y'all caught me and my main man, Mr. Terrence Hill, on Saturday. We did like a little talk. We try to do something, you know, oftenly just to kind of keep thoughts in people's head. But one thing that I said on there is there's three things you got to be careful about. And that's who you talk about your politics with, your money, and your politics, your money, and your religion. I don't. I like I said, whatever you do, whatever you believe is your business. But you got to understand that just because you got a thought in your head or you have a certain perspective on certain things, don't make it right. And you can't judge people just because they don't agree with you. That's the best part about what it is living in what we call America. It's supposed to be the ability to have differences and to be able to move on without them. But some of y'all are going to continue to do what you're doing with your mouth, and you're going to find yourself in a real, real bad situation. Because everybody is not going to just allow you to talk reckless with your mouth and just say whatever you want to. That's why I always tell my kids, man, hey, just sometimes the best thing you can do is just be silent and just go on about your business. But some of y'all, man, I'm telling you, I want you to know this. I see you. I know you. And you ain't what you portraying what you want people to think you is. Sometimes the toughest person in the room is the person that is the most silent in the room. You ain't got to be loud and opinionated all the time. Sometimes just be quiet. Just go on about your business. It'll save you a lot of unnecessary trouble, and it will save you a lot of unwanted drama. It's okay to be quiet sometimes, especially if you don't have nothing nice to say. And another thing too, man, like if you don't have the expertise to speak on what you're speaking on, just be quiet. Just be quiet. You should not be trying to give somebody relationship advice when you are not in a relationship. You've never been in a relationship. You should not be trying to tell somebody what it's like to do golfing, for instance. If you never played golf, just just be okay without having to have something to say all the time. Some of y'all heard me say this before. God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Some of y'all really need to understand that, man. You should listen more than you speak, because when you listen, you're actually learning something. You're taking in information, you're processing it. But when you always speak and all you're doing is talking about either what you know or what you think you know. And either way, if you are not allowing yourself to be open to receiving new information and possibly moving in a different direction that could be better for you if you just be quiet, you never know. All right. So I see right now we got somebody in the room. Let me go ahead and jump down here. Good morning, Miss Clark. Yes, ma'am. That's my partner in crime right there, ladies and gentlemen. That lady right there, she keep me laughing. We keep each other laughing, and it's all good. But one thing I can tell you about me and Miss Clark, we don't get out here and start talking reckless. You know what I'm saying? If you don't find our sense of humor funny, that's okay. This is social media, man. And a lot of y'all got to start learning and understanding that, yes, this is social media. You don't have to engage on everything. Okay. It's just like if you go into a restaurant, okay, and you know that you don't want pork, don't order pork. Because I can guarantee you, just because you didn't order the pork, don't mean ain't nobody else coming in the restaurant behind you to order it. So, Miss Clark, thank you so much for tuning on or hopping on, excuse me. But yeah, man, like I said, I've been on here, like I said, got in the gym a little late this morning. But man, I feel fantastic. All right. And y'all already know, man, when I get off these things, I want to leave you. I have to leave you with a call to action. I have to leave you with something that's going to move you for the rest of the week. And it's just simply that, man. Understand that freedom of speech does not mean that you are free from the consequences of your words. Please understand that, man. Please. Because I'm telling you, if more people would just stop and think before they open their mouth, a lot of the issues that people find themselves in, they will shake themselves out. All right. Oh, let me see. Miss Clark interacting with me. That's what I'm talking about right there. She say people have no problem misspeaking. Research any information someone is giving you. Yes, ma'am. Please. I used to have a mentor when I was in the army. He used to always tell me, trust but verify. And that's a good thing right there. Like you could tell me, hey, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Okay, I trust you. I'm gonna verify it though. I'm gonna check because hey, like I said, everybody got one of these things right here. And so many people fail to actually use them. They called a smartphone for a reason. But it's so many dummies walking around here with smartphones that they done went to whatever their cell phone carrier is, university, and got a doctorate degree to think that they can just speak on any and everything. It's not the case, man. It's not the case. If you have a platform or if you've chosen to give yourself a platform using social media, just try to use it the right way, man. Try to use it the right way. Okay? Don't get reckless. But anyway, man, that's my time. I'm gonna get off here. I need to go get ready for work, go educate the minds of the young people. And y'all already know the deal, man. How I always tell you, if ain't nobody told you yet this morning, if don't nobody tell you today, man, Willie Ray love you. I want nothing but the best for you. But please, ladies and gentlemen, understand that freedom of speech does not mean you are free from the consequences of what you said. Some of y'all really need to take that to heed, and some of y'all really need to understand that. Okay. And again, if you don't have anything nice to say, or if somebody says something that you disagree with, hey man, it's okay to agree to disagree without causing, confusion and chaos. All right. So y'all just be mindful of that, man. Hope you have a fantastic week. Go out today and do something that's going to move you towards your goals, and stop letting your mouth write checks that your backside may not be able to process. Y'all have a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic day. Y'all be good.